I love you too. All right. Good evening and welcome to my live stream. You are here joining me fighting CPS to stop taking our children. I'm your host, Bob Pace. It's a warm welcome that you found me on Facebook. I have two live streams to do a day. One in the morning called Fight CPS with Bob Pace, and that's on Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. On the weekends at 8 a.m. Then every night of the week, I have an evening show, which is this show, Fight CPS Stop Taking Our Children. And that's on 7 o'clock every night of the week. Now, these two live streams I've been doing since October of 2023. That's 22 months I've been doing these live streams. And it's been kind of up and down at times. I'm not an attorney, but I'm a man that has 42 years of marriage experiences, has helped raise 6 children, and have 61 years of life skills that I can share with you. There are mistakes that I made, and one of them was CPS. Now, I call CPS the Child Protection System. It's a government entity that was started in 62, and it's in every state with every county. The counties are the ones that have the CPS. It's part of social services. Social service in 62 was mandated by Congress to create a group of social workers to protect our children from neglect and abuse. Also, it was found that the best parents are the biological parents to raise children, so family reunification should be tried at all times. There should be some attempt to have the parents take parenting classes or programs to maybe cure a problem they may have with raising their children. Raising a child is a hard thing to do. You aren't born with a handbook and you're not born with the knowledge. It's through trial and error, it's through your experiences and how you're brought up and so forth. But fighting CPS has really become a burden. I would say 50-50 of the time you're going to encounter bad CPS systems. And creating those systems are really hard. It really is hard. Um, there are several ways you interact with this live stream. One, if you want to make a comment, text a comment or a question, please read the banner and follow the directions there. All I need is your first name, your city, your county, and your state. Now, I don't need to know if you're in the United States, the country, because I know all the 50 states. That is put on there for country for people outside of the United States. I have 22 countries that have contacted me. The countries of Indonesia and Bangladesh, India, and then in the Middle East, Saudi Arabia and Libya. Then over in the continent of Africa is Liberia, and then Sudan and the Republic of Congo. Then over to Rwanda and Mozambique, and then the provinces of South Africa. Then up to Europe, it's been the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, and Wales, and also Denmark and Sweden have contacted me. Across the pond in North America, I have Canada and its provinces. Again, the United States and all 50 states, including Washington, D.C. Then south of border, Mexico. Then further south in South America, north of Brazil. On the east coast have been Grenada. Then across the South Pacific to New Zealand. And then the land down under, Australia and its states. So that is a lot. That's 23 countries and 50 states in Washington, D.C. They all have something in common. They've run into a rogue child protection system. That's what we all have in common. Our children were wrongly taken from us, they weren't in danger. We've been accused wrongly, and we're caught up with the bad people of CPS, the people that don't care about family or family reunification. It's a hard thing to do this or to fight this because you need something called an attorney. And I don't mean a court appointed or public defender. I'm talking about a real attorney trained in the areas of juvenile law, family law, and dependency law. They're licensed and schooled in that. I have one such attorney. His name is Vincent W. Davis. And he has 39 years of fighting CPS and getting the children back. He also is a trial attorney, and he has done lawsuits against CPS. He's not afraid to stand up to them. And once your case is over, he can do a lawsuit. And he's gotten back millions of dollars, both in state court and federal court. He's the real deal. He's home based in LA County. Arcadia is his office, and his retainer starts approximately $5,000. His hourly wages is approximately $500, but those aren't written in stone. Everybody's different. The complexity of the case and how long the case has been going on determines the price. I've quoted in a parent, a couple in Atlanta, Georgia, it was 125,000. I quoted it up in Wisconsin, it was another 125,000. So it ranges from 5,000 to 125. When he goes out of state, he has to include the cost of ground transportation, air transportation, a hotel and lodging, the food and the license to practice law in that state. That's where the additional costs come from. But he will help you. He will help you. Now, another way to interact with this live stream is to be a guest. To be a guest on my live stream, all you do is contact my show producer, Grace, at vincentwdavis.com, and she will help you. She will help you with that. Now, her email is on the screen. Please email her and pick one of the 14 live streams that I do. It could be the Sunday morning live stream, the Sunday night, Friday night, Wednesday morning, etc. It's either morning or evening, Monday through Friday. So please contact her. She'll send you a link and you copy and paste your browser. And if you get knocked off, copy and paste it again. It's good for the life of your show. I can take up 9 of you. With me, it makes 10 at one time. So I look forward to having you. The simple rules are no profanity, no eating or smoking on the show, and we do not use the names of children, social workers, or judges. Now, another way to interact in this live stream is a call in. My number is 626 698 0990, and I love to have you talk on the show. This is an interactive live stream, meaning you get to pose questions and ask questions. And I can try to help you. I can try to help you. I've had a long and exhausting day, so I am tired. But I so enjoy helping you all because I've gotten to know this agency inside out. They are bad. But fighting CPS is like open heart surgery. You need a professional, someone that knows how to navigate CPS because it's very corrupt. They do retaliation, and they certainly don't care about you or your family. 50% of the lay people that call in, the professional delegates, are wrong in their accusations. And 75% of the lay people are wrong. So that's sad to say because there are people that are endangering our kids. But it's so sad that the social workers are so corrupt. At least 50%, which is a 50-50 chance you're going to get a good deal. And that's why I enjoy my people that come family of this room. Being a family of this room is like a regular, and I know there's many of you, between 30 and 50 of you. And I cherish your comments and your phone calls and so forth to make the show possible. Because I'm here to help you. One of the first things I talk about is how to get legal insurance. Now, legal insurance is something that would pay for that retainer. Here's one insurance company called MetLife, metlife.com. And it's legal coverage for uniformed service members. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I talking about getting legal insurance? It's because you're going to need to pay the retainer. If the retainer is $25,000 or $5,000, you need to come up with that, especially if the attorney is $500 an hour. Now, people that are eligible for MetLife are federal civilians, federal employees, annuitants, and their family members eligible for federal VIP. Uniform service, veterans, active duty members, National Guard reservists, retirees, and their family members are eligible for FedVIP or Champa. They have a good plan, $22 a month. There's a standard plan, $14 a month. But that's one of many legal insurance you can get. MetLife, that's one of it. That's only $22 a month. There's Legal Shield that has plans starting at $30 a month. There's legal insurance, the U.S. Law Shield, at $20 a month. Now, sometimes your employer offers a group legal plan, and you can enroll during the designated open enrollment period or roll through your employer after qualifying life event. If a group plan isn't available, you can also purchase a plan directly from a legal plan provider like Legal Shield, RARG Legal, or Legal Zoom. Different plans, different coverages. You can reach out to your HR person at the company, the Human Resource Department. So, there is legal insurance. You typically enroll in October, November. And just like other kinds of insurance, you have to determine what's best to fit your needs. But you never experience what may come up. Now, lawyers charge between $2,000 and $1,000 an hour. It's always billed in tenths of hours. So, you need some money. With me, I had to sell my home. That was a horrible thing, to give up my forever home. I never wanted to do that. I never wanted to do that. There's also a group called the ARAG that can help you with attorney fees. There's legal insurance through UCNet at the University of California. There's prepaid legal insurance plan from the American Bar Association. There's Allstate legal insurance. There's Legal Shield. There's California Legal Insurance and Legal Benefit Plans by USLS, U.S. Legal Services. Legal Shield I've mentioned before. MetLife I mentioned. U.S. Law Shield. There's the ARAG legal insurance. But I strongly encourage you to get legal insurance because you're dealing with a legal matter. Now, hello, Carrie Simpson. I'm so glad you came here tonight. Carrie is from Brooke County, Georgia. I'm so glad you're here. And she needs all the help she can get. All the help she can get, Carrie Sampson wants. Now, hello, Daisha Washington. My name is Daisha from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. All right, I wonder how far away is Richmond, Kentucky, because I have Faye that's in Richmond, Kentucky. I've been fighting CPS for 3 years. First, they came in because my daughter had a seizure while in her dad's care. I'm so sorry to hear that. I think you want to spell Caesar different than Caesar, the Roman Caesar. Desha Washington again said from Kentucky, they came in and took my 4-month-old because of false allegations. What could I do? Well, at the time, you didn't know what to do. But if I had to repeat all over again, I would never let them in my home. I would never talk to them. I would not talk to them unless an attorney's present. I would have got out and got an attorney. If I couldn't afford an attorney, I would look at it in a lot of ways, doing a pro se or trying to make the court appointed attorney work for you. Or if you had legal insurance, maybe you have the money to cover it. But anyway, I'm glad to see Dashe Washington in this room asking questions, and I'm trying to help her. It's typically that they take the children because they're not in danger. You see, they're not supposed to take children unless they're in danger. And 9 out of 10 times they're not in danger. It's sad. It really is sad. It's also very sad when families don't help. They don't help. It seems like a lot of families are alienating each other, which is wrong. Which is really wrong. It's so hard when you're starting out as a couple and start to have children and start to have family because you all love families, and some of us, we're not born with all the information about how to raise a family. We don't know. We do not know. But I'm here to help you as best as I can and help you get through this because I've developed 5 rules that if I had known, I would never lost my children. I never would have lost my children. And thank you, Carrie, for your prayers. You're very blessed with your prayers and God. I appreciate your prayers this morning. Dasha Washington from Kentucky said they first put her with a relative, then put her into state's custody. Had a court hearing without me getting served papers. That's terrible. I know that Kentucky is corrupt because I have a girl named Faye Manley who was brought up in foster care as a child and was horrendously brutalized as a child. And then she grows up and has children of her own and they take her children. It's so corrupt. Kentucky is so corrupt. But I know what you're going through, Daisha Washington. I'm here to help you. My phone number is available if you guys want to call. It's 626-698-0990. I'd love to talk to you. Furthermore, the other number you see on the screen, the 888-888-6582, that's the law office of Vincent W. Davis. That's my attorney. I did hire an attorney, but it took me way too long to make that decision. Also, in order for me to hire an attorney, I had to sell my forever home. I did a quick sell of my forever home, which is a mistake on my part because I had two mortgages on it, and it's sad. I do miss that home in its entirety. That was my dream home that I'd worked 45 years to get, and now it's gone. It's like I'm starting my whole life over again. But the problem is, when you start your life over again, you got something that really bothers you. It's called age. No matter how we look at it or how young we feel, age will always be a factor. They don't like to hire old people. They think dinosaurs are too old to be hired. In fact, in the Philippines, if you're over the age of 55, you can't work in the Philippines. You cannot work in the Philippines. Now, Daisha, you said they didn't notify me to after the hearing, which is wrong. Then called me, said all my visits will be supervised and made me take hair follicles and urine screens within 48 hours. How could they do this? Well, we allow them to do this. That's how they can do it. It's all because of money. They're corrupt. They're corrupt. And the sooner you realize it, the better off you'll be. You have to understand, they want you to take the court appointed attorneys because they control the attorneys. Those attorneys are sad with a lot of cases. They don't have time for your case. So that is tough. That's tough what you're going through. And I'm sorry, but I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you see the light of the corruption that CPS is and how you can fight the battles with following my 5 rules. Rule 1 I talked about earlier was to hire an attorney. And I have a good one. His name is Vincent W. Davis. He's in Arcadia, California, but he'll practice in any state around the United States. It is also a very hot weather. Excuse me. Um, Deza, Washington, I haven't heard anything further since the last 10 minutes. You want to call in and share your story or ask other questions? Any of you, I'm welcome to hear from you. Carrie, you too in Georgia. Now, we have about a half an hour left of the show. I do end the show at 8 o'clock and 7:33. So I have about 26 minutes, 25 minutes left of the show. I'd love to help you. I really would love to help you. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Hello, Bartley from Montana. You spoke with Bay Joe this afternoon. I'm so glad you did. I'm so glad you did. Wow, that does help me. Betty Joe and Bartley are from Montana, and they're helping out one another. They're beautiful people. Betty Joe is a foster mom who is fighting for her niece, her brother's daughter, be brought back from Nebraska to Montana. And Bartley is fighting a very bad case. She's fighting. She's been wrongly, criminally accused and restrained, and also her partner has gone behind her back and did some bad things to her. I'm sorry, Bartley, that he betrayed you all for money. That's the problem with family members. They sometimes go back. Her partner tricked her to get all her funds. He has her social security check. He has additional funds for her child, and now he's trying to adopt her child away from her. And it's her biological job. He's not the biological father, he's a stepfather. And he's trying to get money for adopting the child. And it's bad. It's wrong. It's wrong. I'm so sorry for what's happened with Bartley. And I hope Betty Joe helps you, Bartley. I hope she does. She's a good person. You know, you guys are great in my family here. I really cherish you guys, all of you. All of you that are part of my family. They're great. I'm glad you keep coming back and help one another. I'm glad you help one another. Well, I thank you, Bartley, but I also thank you because you've been really helpful to my show. And you got to be careful. Life, strange things to people, and money is the greed of all. You know, losing my wealth and losing all my things, it's sad because the things I used to do, eat out, and not worry about food or electricity or stuff, I cherish every moment. And doing this live stream, I want to help you all. I want to help you bring back your children. It's the spice of life. Family is so great. My family is slowly but surely dying. I'm so estranged from my sons and daughters. I still have two sons that I love so much, but they're going to transition. One just turned 26. The other one is turning 20. It's hard to believe. My daughter's 23. My other son's 26. Then it goes up to 36 and 39, and then 40, 45. My six children are my blessings. I cherish them all. They seem to be doing okay in life, but CPS really did hurt my family. It hurt me a lot. And, it's hard. It's hard to deal with the emotions. I know Bartley's going through some terrible emotions because she had faith and love in the partner that she's no longer close to. But it's sad when they do those things. It's so sad what they do. Hello, Tony the Tiger. That's my girl Cassandra from Ostenago, New York. Ostenago County is in New York, and she has a 14-year-old child that she cherishes very much. He is a special needs child, has gone through so much anguish in the child protection system. So corrupt there in Ostenago. Also, her family members have turned against her, and so she's alone. So she comes here to be with family. Welcome, Tony the Tiger, Cassandra. Um, I'll pray for your visit tomorrow that you don't sabotage it. I know how important it is to see your son. God bless you, Tony. I'm glad you're here tonight. And Bartley, I agree with you, Bob. It's truly a sad and causes different effects on our children. You're right. You're right. You're so right. You're so right. Okay, Bartley, I hope you do call me Monday night. You're always welcome to. Tony says he's been sexually abused, and to find out he was in sexually abused before I got custody in March while I was parents caring the. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, update me. Tony says physically abused by elementary school in third grade, isolated from all kinds by school after the second day. My town is so disgusting, so corrupt, it's not funny. Right. Okay. Updates and speaking with Betty Joe. Good, Bartley. Cassandra, I say special prayers to you that your visit go all right. You go through so much turmoil. You know, Tony the Tiger and Bartley, you're all part of my family. I care about every one of you, and I do pray at night that things will start turning around. Dasha Washington, you're new, but I'm glad to meet you from Kentucky. I want to help you. Uh, Carrie Sampson, so good to hear from you from Georgia. Let me see who else we got. That's all the people we've gotten so far. I have about 7 minutes left of my live stream. I'll be ending it shortly. Um, if there's anything anybody wants, please ask a question. I'm free here to talk about it. I'm free here to talk about it. Well, we're getting close to telling. I'm going to take my number down because right now it's too late to talk, and so it's almost 5 minutes to 8 o'clock. I am going to put up something called um, Doge. Now, Doge is the Department of Government Efficiency. It has a website that you can go on and learn all about it. They're investigating all the corruptness in government settings. Donald Trump, one of his campaign promises that he would unfound the badness of Doge. So he's doing that. Now, Doge also has two phone numbers you can call, area code 202, which is Washington, D.C., the White House. You can call those numbers and speak to someone. They are working numbers. Also, you want to send about what's going wrong with your CPS case in your county, in your state, please do so. It's email, it's right there, doge at mail.house.gov. So that will stay on there. That will stay on there for a while. And um, I'm gonna, Tony, he's been through so much, and that's so hard for you. It's so hard. Tony and Bartley and Carrie Sampson and Dasha Washington from Kentucky and Carrie from Georgia. I care about you all. I'm here to help you. All you have to do is ask me, and I will. I'll help you through it. I'll work the show for you for days. I worked with a couple for a whole week, and I was able to get them to keep their child at home. that was mistakenly had her appendix taken out because a social worker insisted on it. It was a terrible experience. But I got them an attorney. I got them to go to court and they get to keep their child. They have a lawsuit against the hospital and the social worker for giving false information. It's tough. It's tough out there. So I'm gonna leave the Doge thing up there and I'm getting ready to wind down my show. There'll be a brief video I want you to watch that talks about, Vince Davis. It's a good lyrics on it. Now, people ask me where the lyrics from. I don't know. Don't know. I know Leica from South Africa had asked me, and I don't know how to help her there. But it is a good show. Puts you in good spirits. But all my listeners out there, I want to say God bless you all. Thank you for being supportive and listening to me. Just know I'm on here twice a day. I'll be on here again tomorrow morning. It's Monday, so I'll be on at 10 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning at 10. So I want you all to keep fighting for your child. Don't give up. Your child's the most precious and important part of your life. Don't be discouraged. Keep coming to my show. I'll help you. I care enough about you. I have a loving heart. I'm a loving father and a husband, and I care about every one of you. It's important to know that because you're dealing with an entity that's very corrupt and that would retaliate. I lost my daughter to them. I lost my home to them. I lost everything to them. I've actually even lost my family. CPS has been the worst nightmare I've ever had in my life. But I have my faith in God that helps me pull through. So God bless every one of you. Thank you all for sharing and calling in tonight. But this is Bob signing off. Please listen to the video as it comes on. Good night.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted. And if you go against it, it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce them. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the last ones left.